Today I'm showing how to install a subwoofer and most BMWs. I'm using my 2018 BMW M2 and I'll plan to put the sub here in the back. The subwoofer I'm using is the Rockford Fosgate powered sub. This thing comes already with an amplifier inside. It's 10 inch, you can get it with 12 inch. So this is the sub interface. This harness, which plugs right here where audio input is, and this will go to my input. I'll show you where I'm getting it from. And then the power harness, which I already made, comes with the power connector, goes here. At the other end you get two lugs. You could buy the amplifier harness kit, but I don't want to spend much money on it, so I just use wires that I have. I covered the ground with some PTFE because I'm using two red cables. And then my power line, I added a fuse holder in here. And this is a 30 amp holder. Just keep it outside until we install it. These two will go to our battery. And then the last one will be our signal cable. The middle one, this will turn on and off the sub when the car is on. So here I show how I tap on a fuse. This is a 5 amp fuse, and I don't know if you can see. All you need to do is solder the cable on the top of it, and this is a very small signal, so it shouldn't affect anything. Alright, so I'm getting two signals from the car, the power on signal and the speaker signal. The power on signal I'm gonna use, this is a fuse box map in the car, and I plan to use fuse number 43 here. If you turn around, fuse number 143 has some window next to it. You might be able to tap to one of the radio fuses, but this was the easiest for me. These are trim removal tool. These inline crimps. This will allow you to tap into any cable without cutting it. And the harness, you need two lug nuts, two lugs, and the cable, and then you can crimp it on it. Just take out the rear thing, trunk. Right, this is the fuse box we're gonna get our signal from. And fuse number 143, you could use this tool to remove it. It's a 5 amp. I'm gonna put it in the spares. And I'm gonna bring my harness. Make sure your fuse is removed so you work safely. And I already measured up my harness and it fits perfect. Like that. And this is the fuse 143 where my signal is. Gonna go here with the cable and the harness for the sub. I'm gonna zip tie this guy around so we'll plug it in. But before we do so, I'm gonna connect the main battery. This is a 10mm. Let's take out the battery clamp. Got the foam. Run my plus cable here. And since the fuse is not there, we could safely connect it. I'm using this bolt right there. Now for the negative guy. So the power harness is in place. I already showed you the plus right there. My positive cable here, negative cable right there. And then the signal cable coming from the back, fuse number 143. Make sure there's a lot of strain relief on the cable so it doesn't get pulled. Now this is ready to power up my sub right there. Okay. So down in the back, you can put back the cover. Install the speaker cables. For the speaker signal, I'm gonna use the passenger side speaker. Notice my cable is I already routed it. So basically you're gonna go right there through this opening here. So route your cable through this opening and then we'll pick it up from inside. Alright, on the inside of the car we're gonna remove the speaker grill. Just gently pry it out. Okay. And then we're gonna remove this speaker and tap to it. Now you can see this, I'm only tapping to one harness. This is a tweeter speaker. This is the main speaker. It's yellow and red. And then I'm using these tap cables, and this is my signal wire right there. Okay, so you just tap on the cables, you don't need to cut anything. And then that's it. And then you connect back the speaker. And that's it here. Regarding the settings of the sub, you can see here auto turn on. I'm using remote because we're using remote signal. Input level, I have it on high because I'm getting the input from speakers. And then phase, you can leave it at 0. I have my gain to the max, my bass boost to the max. I'm testing it out, so I'm going to turn on the car.